basically area roadways right now. The Route 1, 95, they're basically all snow-covered. Pennsylvania Turnpike, New Jersey Turnpike. You can travel the roads. However, if you get on the roads, many of the overpasses, or rather the on- and off-ramps, are plowed in right now. State of emergency has been declared in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, which means only essential travel is requested at this time, only emergency vehicles. So if you're thinking of traveling today, don't. You'd rather just stay home. Once again, state of emergency in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Many of the on- and off-ramps are plowed in on the major highways. They are open at this time, but most of them are snow-covered. And that's Express Traffic, brought to you by BMW. With BMW's all-season traction, you can drive more confidently on snowy or icy roads. BMW, the ultimate in traction control. I'm Steve Scalish here on the station with the music you love. Information you need, 1350 WHWH.
20 years and 3,212 bowls of instant Quaker oatmeal from now, Andy Cahill will be the first man to walk on Mars. But today he's still in training.
3, 2, 1. Ready, Mom.
He usually starts his day with apples and cinnamon, but this morning he's gravitating towards something new.
Cookies and cream, please.
A delicious hot breakfast in light speed. Standing on Martian soil, Andy will say the same thing he says today.
Thanks, Mom.
Quaker oatmeal. Oh, what those oats can do.
WHWH News Time is coming up on 6:02. Stormwatch 96 is brought to you by the 6,700 members of the Mercer County Education Association, committed to a brighter future for our children with your help. Also, Patterson Chevrolet, Route 33 in Hamilton, just in time for winter. Patterson Chevrolet has tons of new front-wheel and four-wheel drive vehicles in stock, which you will need today. We have a long list of information for you. Let's do it. This is what we have for you at this hour. The following are closed: Acorn Montessori School, Beth Hyam Preschool, Brick Computer Science Institute, Brookdale Community College, Bucks County Community College, Camelot Schools, Chesterfield Township Elementary Schools in Trenton, Council Rock School District. Also, district offices there are closed too. Ewing Township Public Schools, Franklin Township Schools, Harmony School, Homedale Township Schools. The evening programs are canceled there as well. Holy Cross Catholic School in Trenton, Holy Cross Lutheran School, Hopewell Country Day School, Hunterdon Central High School, Jamesburg Public Schools, Kitty Academy and Cranberry KinderCare, Lewis School, the Manalapan Englishtown Regional School District, Mary M. Morris Private School, Mercer County Votech in Asupink, Mercer County Votech Health Occupation Center, Mercer County Votech Performing Arts School in Trenton, Mercer Votech Sypic, Monmouth County Votech School District closed day and evening, Montessori Corner in Princeton Meadows Incorporated closed, Morrisville Public Schools closed, New Hope Silbury School District, North Hanover Township Schools, North Hunterdon and Voorhees High School, Ocean County College, both day and evening classes. All of these are closed today. Pennington Montessori School, Princeton Jewish Nursery School, Princeton Junior School, Princeton Montessori School, Princeton University closed except for critical employees. Raritan Valley Montessori School, Reddington Township Schools, Rider University, Rockbrook Schools in Blundenburg, Rutgers University, all Rutgers campuses are closed today. Somerset County Alternative High School, Somerset Elementary Academy in Manville, Somerset Secondary Academy in Warren, South Brunswick Township Public School, South Hunterdon Regional High School, St. Hedwig's Elementary School in Trenton, St. John's Jesus School in Lambertville, St. Mary's Assumption School in Trenton, St. Mary's Elementary School in Bordentown, Tewksbury Township Schools, Trenton Public and Parochial Schools. Once again, all of these are closed today. Trenton State College, Upper Freehold Schools in Allentown, Valley Day School in Morrisville, the Waldorf School of Princeton. Also closed, Beth Hyam Religious School, no religious school tonight, Mercer County College, both campuses and daycare closed today. Our Lady of Good Counsel, CCD classes are canceled. St. Mary's Elementary School in Bordentown, confirmation in Bordentown is canceled. That is rescheduled for Tuesday, January 16th. AAMH in Princeton closed today. Allentown Cooperative Christian Preschool closed. Carolyn Stokes Day Nursery closed. Catholic Youth Organization in Mercer closed. Children's Workshop closed. Children's Day School, Church of Christ Wee Nursery closed. Community Center and Recreation of South Brunswick, all facilities closed, all programs canceled. Corner House, Princeton closed. Covenant Nursery School, Crosstown Senior Transportation canceled for today. East Windsor Township Planning Board, the meeting has been canceled. It will be rescheduled later. Family Service Agency in Princeton, Flemington Planned Parenthood. Greater Trenton Community Mental Health closed. Hamilton Energetic the meeting is closed. It will be, the meeting for tomorrow is also canceled. Hamilton Township Municipal Offices closed. Hamilton YMCA closed. Helene Field Medical Center's Corporate Health Center closed. Injured workers are to report to the medical center. Hopewell Presbyterian Nursery School closed. Hunterdon County Transportation Link, no transportation today. Hunterdon Learning Center closed. Lawrence Township, all the municipal offices are closed. However, all essential personnel do need to report to work today. Little People College closed. Manville Planned Parenthood, Mary Jacobs Library, Meals on Wheels. In Hunterdon County, no Meals on Wheels today. Medical Center at Princeton, volunteers are needed to take employees to work at the Medical Center at Princeton today. Mercer County courts and the court offices closed. Mercer County Extension Service, the 4-H Teen Council meeting and the Board of Agricultural meeting is canceled. Mercer County Library System, Mercer County offices all closed, but institutional workers must report today. Middlesex County Courthouse, Superior Court of New Jersey closed. Monmouth County Courts and Freehold, Naval Air Engineering Station closed except for all essential personnel. The Naval Air Warfare Center in Trenton closed except for essential personnel. The Newtown Racket and Fitness Club is closed. One more list here for me, then we're going to go on to Dave. Planned Parenthood of Mercer area, all Mercer County locations are closed. Princeton Borough, the court system is closed. The borough is closed. Princeton Conservatory closed. Princeton Nursery School closed. Princeton Theological Seminary closed. The library, however, will open at noon. Princeton YMCA, YWCA closed. The Quaker Bridge Mall will tentatively try to open at noon today. Red Cross Transportation and Meals on Wheels closed. Robbinsville Court on Route 130 in Washington Township closed. South Brunswick Family YMCA closed. St. James Senior Citizens in Trenton, the Wednesday meeting is canceled, has been rescheduled for January 17th. State offices of New Jersey reduced staff today. Essential personnel only are to report for their day shift. Non-essential personnel for the day shift does not have to come into work today. Top Spot Express closed. Township of Washington closed. Trenton offices of Catholic Charities closed. Trenton Public Library System closed. United Way of Greater Mercer County closed. And finally for me, the Visiting Nurse Association Delaware Valley is closed. Dave Feliciano is going to take over. Dave?
Impressed. If you're wondering, folks, we're only about a third of the way through, so make yourselves comfortable, because here we go. Abrams Hebrew Academy also closed. African People's Action School, Archway School, Beverly City School, Blessed Sacrament School, Boardtown Regional Schools, Brick Township Schools, Bristol Township Schools, Burlington City Public Schools, Cathedral Grammar School, Center School, the Chapin School, Cranberry School, Delaware Township Schools, Delaware Valley Regional High Schools, as well as their sending elementary schools all closed. Dutch Neck Church Nursery School, East Windsor Regional Schools, East Amwell Township School, Easter Seals Mercer Adult Training Center, Eden Institute ESC School, Faith Christian School, Flemington Raritan Regional Schools, Florence Township Public Schools, Hamilton Township Public Schools, the High Road School, not a good day to take the High Road, Hopewell Valley Regional Schools, the Hun School of Princeton, Lakeview Child Center at Horizon, Lakeview Child Center at Hamilton, Lambertville Public School, Law School Admission Council, Lawrence Day School, Lawrence Township Public Schools, Little Kids College, Mansfield Township Schools, McCorriston Catholic High School, Mercer Christian Academy, Mercer County Special Services, Montgomery Township Schools, Morrisville Public Schools, Neshaminy School District, New Hanover Township Schools, Newtown Friends School, Nicky Oliver Preschool and Child Care Center, North Brunswick Public Schools, North Hanover Township Schools, Northern Burlington High School, Notre Dame High School, Our Lady of Sorrows of Trenton, Our Lady of the Divine Shepherd School, the Petty School, Pennington School, Princeton Day School, Princeton Friends School, Princeton Regional Schools, Princeton School for Exceptional Children, the Sandhill School, Shalom Torah Academy, Sharon Elementary School, Soulbury School, Somerset County Technical Institute. Also closed, Somerset County Votech High School, St. Anne's School of Lawrenceville, also no CCD classes, St. Anthony's, St. Gregory the Great, St. Paul's of Princeton, Stark Technical Institute, Stockton Borough Elementary School, Villa Victoria Academy, West Amwell Elementary School, West Windsor Plainsboro Schools, Westminster Choir College, but they will be open Tuesday for registration. Willingboro Public Schools, also the Ewing Presbyterian Nursery School closed, however registrations will be accepted upon reopening. The Marie Katzenbach School for the Deaf, the 10-month staff is closed, but the 12-month staff is to listen for announcements or simply take the day off. It's up to you. St. James Church of Pennington, both nursery school sessions are closed. The 50-plus Club Walkers, their breakfast for today is canceled. Also, these are also closed. The All-Day Learning Center, Longship, Montgomery, Better Beginnings, Carnegie Family Center, Children's Center of St. Bartholomew, Early Advantage, Fort Dix Military Reservation. They have a 2-hour delay today. Once again, Fort Dix employees, a 2-hour delay. And the following are closed. Hamilton Center of YMCA of Trenton. Hightstown East Windsor Historical Society. Today's business meeting is canceled. Hightstown East Windsor YMCA closed. Hunterdon County Courthouse is closed. Kids Corner. Knights of Columbus Hamilton Council number 6213. Their meeting is canceled for today. Lakeview Child Center closed. Lakeview Child Court at Quaker Bridge. Learning Studio. Mercer County Head Start. Nassau Nursery School. Parents for Action Daycare. All closed. And plenty more. Princeton Child Development Institute, Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, Somerset County Courthouse, Trenton Daycare Academy, University Now Day Nursery, Warren County Courthouse, Washington Township Municipal Courts, YMCA of Trenton Program Facilities, and one more, West Windsor Township. All municipal offices are closed. And now to Kelly Pfeiffer for some industrial and business listings.
All right, thank you so much, Dave. And I just want to tell everybody, we had a listener call a little bit ago, and he said, you know, this is really stupid because you guys are doing all of this, and there's a snow emergency, and people aren't supposed to go anywhere. And what we're trying to explain is that we provide this as a community service, and there are businesses out there that actually pay for this, and they have specifically requested that we let their employees know what's going on. So we are doing this as a community service, and that's what we're here to provide. So our list continues. Bristol Myers Squibb Pharmaceutical Group. All New Jersey locations are closed. That includes Convatec. Gardner Wallace Incorporated in Trenton. First shift starts at second shift. All others should call Carter Wallace for instructions. Carter Wallace Cranberry is closed. Doctors Kessler, Morgenstern, Sargis, and Weiser, the Brace Place is closed today. Firmenich Incorporated is closed. Imperial Wall Coverings closed. Mobile Technical Center in Pennington is closed. The Nabisco Company, first, second, and third shifts are closed. All maintenance and snow removal personnel report as usual. The facility will be open as usual on Tuesday. New Jersey Hospital Association of Princeton, there is a 2-hour delay.
WH News Time is now 6:12, and we will be right back with more of Stormwatch 96 after this.
Even on your busiest...
It is now 6:15 Monday morning, and for folks who wonder about traffic, we do have a long list of it for you. Let's go back outside to Dave Frankel.
We sure do. And of course, at the top of the list, Rick and Monica, is the fact that there is not a lot of traffic because folks are being told to stay home, stay off the roads with the state of emergencies declared in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. And obviously, folks are taking that warning. We're live on the Schuylkill Expressway, and this is a picture you will not see too many times in your lifetime here in the Delaware Valley. No traffic on the Schuylkill Expressway. It's interesting. You can see the road is clear on the left-hand side there, and on the right-hand side, an ambulance going by there. Basically clear because a lot of this snow is just blowing off, but it's drifting in spots. The ramps are a mess. They're still working on it. You are not supposed to be on the roads unless you're in one of these emergency vehicles, so stay off the roads. Mass transit has canceled all city and suburban bus routes for this morning. In fact, until further notice. Here goes a front-end loader down City Line Avenue. Broad Street subway is already up and running this morning, as is the Market Frankfurt L. Trains will run every 15 minutes on the Broad Street line, and on the Market Frankfurt L every half hour. In the suburbs, the Route 101 Media line, the Route 102 the Sharon Hill Trolley, not running today, not surprisingly. The Route 100 Norristown High-Speed line, not running between Norristown and 69th Street. Regional rail lines will operate on a modified Sunday schedule. With the exceptions of the R6 and R8 lines, they will not run at all today, at least not until further notice. There will be no paratransit service and no service on the Flash downtown loop in Center City, Philadelphia. As for New Jersey Transit, officials there say that when service resumes, and it has not resumed yet, but when it resumes, it will run on a Saturday schedule, except in Atlantic City. There it will run on a Sunday schedule. In Delaware, all DART bus service has been canceled. Here's a huge front-end loader going down City Line Avenue now. This is the one that an ambulance going in the other direction. This one is going to be dumping some of that snow, getting rid of it. Amtrak, by the way, running, but on a Saturday schedule. No clocker service between Philadelphia and New York. And Patco tells Action News they're hoping to run on or near normal schedule today. So those are the very latest updates on the traffic and mass transit and commuting situation. The bottom line is most folks won't be doing any commuting at all except in emergency situations. Going back inside now to Rick and to Monica.
All right, David, thank you again, and our snow coverage continues. Plenty of the white stuff to deal with in the Northeast this morning. Action News reporter David Henry has more on that. David.
Okay, guys, I'm in the middle of the Roosevelt Boulevard, one of the busiest traffic arteries in the Delaware Valley. Normally, you wouldn't be able to stand where I'm standing right now, but there is absolutely no traffic out here this morning, not a car or truck moving. They are doing what they can to clear the major intersections. You can see behind me there, the heavy artillery has come in. A giant payloader is piling up the snow to clear it from the intersection of the boulevard and Rising Sun. Now, of course, when they move all this snow, there's basically no place to put it, so they're building giant mountains of snow up and down the street here. It's going to be especially difficult if you try to get out of the side streets and out to shopping centers and so forth today. Streets that are normally restricted and narrow are going to be almost impassable because of the piling up of snow, this activity that you see behind me here. Let's swing around and take a look at the other length of the boulevard. This is facing south towards Center City, and as you can see, it is completely snow-covered. There is no dry pavement showing anywhere. Parts of the boulevard are drifted over entirely, especially in areas where the wind has been funneled, like underneath the Broad Street overpass. So there are some difficult areas out here, but if you really have to get through, you can. You just got to be real careful. I'm David Henry reporting from the Northeast.
Thank you again, David. Let's go back outside to the man who wins the Eskimo Award today, Dave Frankel, with travel weather. David.
Yeah, we call
Boston to New York City. Either you're flying out of JFK, LaGuardia, or Newark. You need to know that the airports are closed so far. Our nation's capital and even around Baltimore, the airports are so far closed this morning, and the same for Philadelphia. So we've really had some major problems up and down the eastern seaboard. Here you have the latest satellite and radar, which pretty much shows where our center of the storm is. Just off the coast of New Jersey and Delaware, continues to churn in and bring in some moderate snows around Atlantic City. Visibility is still less than 1/2 of a mile, so the snow is coming down pretty heavily, and much of the same at New York. And we can find an additional 6 to 8 inches before it's all said and done and this storm system starts to wind down and move off to the northeast. We'll keep you posted.
I'm Bruce Edwards in the Weather Channel Forecast Center as we continue to chart the progress of the blizzard of 1996. It's wreaked havoc all up and down the eastern seaboard. It is not done yet as it continues its assault on the New York City metro area, moving up through southern portions of New England. This has been a storm for the record books in many locations. Here's a look at some of the snowfall that has accumulated from this storm system so far. The blizzard of 96 as of 3 a.m. has produced 30 inches of snow in the city of brotherly love. Elizabeth City, New Jersey, 28. My old stomping grounds, Roanoke, Virginia, has picked up 22. Dulles International Airport in the nation's capital, 22. Same so far at LaGuardia Airport, while even Louisville, Kentucky, Bluegrass State, 10 inches of snow. So far, 7 in Boston, but Boston really hasn't gotten hammered with the heavy stuff so far. That snowfall in Philadelphia set a 24-hour record by obliterating the previous total. Right now, it stands at 29.5 inches. Roanoke set a daily snowfall record, as did Lynchburg, Virginia, on the other side of the ridge, and even along the shores of the Ohio River at Cincinnati, Ohio. They picked up almost 13 inches of snow for a 24-hour snowfall record. Well, monitoring the snow and playing in it in the heart of New York City is the Weather Channel's Jill Brown. And Jill, good morning, and how are things in the Big Apple this Monday morning?
Good morning, Bruce. Things are nice and quiet in the Big Apple on a Monday morning. That's kind of surprising. We're on the south end of Central Park. This is Columbus Circle behind me. Brian's going to pan over so you can see all the traffic that's coming in Monday morning. Not a car in sight. There are a few people milling about, but many things are closed. So I guess the best way to get around this morning in Manhattan is by foot, although the transit systems are open. They're not running full force, so if you have to be somewhere, it's going to take a long time to get there, and they're telling people to just stay home. So yes, a very unusual sight in New York City. Actually, it's a little bit quieter, we think, this morning than it was last night, mainly because of the winds. They were gusting over 40 miles per hour last night. They're sustained at around 20 this morning. Doesn't look too bad here because we're in a little bit of a protected area, but as you get into the open roadways or, heaven forbid, between a couple of buildings, they are really blowing. It's kind of hard to get the doors open occasionally to get into the buildings. So still low visibilities. The snow seems to be fairly light, and thankfully the temperature hasn't changed a whole lot. It is in the teens with a wind chill of 13 below. That's about what it was through the day yesterday.
Jill, thank you very much. We'll continue to check in with you throughout the course of the morning to see how things are changing or developing in New York City. We take a look at how the situation has changed or developed through the course of this storm system. Again, the storm for the record books, as we check the history of the system, what we've seen is, well, we always have the foot of snow, but our lead forecaster, Matt Crowley, added a new category in the purple, 2 feet or more of snow, and as you can see, there's a fair amount of that from Jersey area sweeping on down into Virginia, West Virginia, and southwestern Virginia. A tremendous amount of snow with this storm. Now, here's a satellite radar composite, and it shows the precipitation with it, and as we watch it kick into motion, we have a strong circulation as the low continues to lift onto the north just offshore, and it's pumping in the moisture, which is, again, falling into that very cold Arctic air that's been firmly entrenched. Now, around Cape Cod, we're getting a little bit of rain and freezing rain and sleet mix, as well as the snow as you get towards Nantucket Island. But by and large, we're talking just some snow. Moderate to heavy snow continues across the region. There's a low-pressure system. The combination of the strong, cold Arctic high to the north over southern Quebec and that low moving up the coast is really creating a strong pressure gradient, and that means what we're seeing here is just a tremendous amount of wind pressing in off the ocean, blowing and drifting the snow that is falling already and sending wind chill values well down below the 0 mark. We checked the northeast corridor for the precipitation, and again, with the exception out around Nantucket Island, it is all snow. Nantucket here, once again, is picking up a little bit of freezing rain as well as, sleet, as well as snow and a little bit of rain. And with that low-pressure system is situated right off the Jersey shore right now with that low, what we'll observe here is once again the circulation around the low-pressure area, and that's been drawing the snow in through New York City and the Long Island area, continuing to wrap it around through the Poconos and the Catskills, and still down to Norfolk, Virginia. The snowflakes are flying this morning as the circulation continues. Now, this low, once again, is forecast to trek up in that northeasterly direction, and still that circulation will remain very, very strong around the low-pressure system.